There's my sorry looking pepper plants I need to. Hey, this is KYNG31. Thought I'd let you know, and then my truck starts. It goes right back off. 7-year-old told me he could cool himself off. There's my pepper plants. My beets still don't seem to be doing a lot. I have not weeded around them. Those rutabagas and the volunteer squash, because whatever I planted there didn't come up. Must have been bad seed. Those are volunteer squash. Radishes, rutabagas, turnips. I've got okra growing back there. See all the volunteer squash? Might as well just leave that as in what's in the bed. Those I'm pretty sure are watermelons. It's not really what I'd planned there, but that's okay. We'll let them grow. All kinds of volunteer squash up through there. Now these are my 9 cattle panels long rows. This was peas right here, and the rabbits kept eating them, so I might get a handful off from it. We'll see, but I doubt it. But this side over here I planted in white half runners. Then I did pink half runners, and this one is white half runners, pink half runners, the Mexican pintos, the black turtle beans, whatever I had left. I did 9 panels long on that. Oh, rattlesnake beans and Kentucky Wonder pole beans. They're starting to come up, and all my stuff back here is coming up. Not figured out what I want to put under this one hoop. Over there I put red mustard, and I've redirected my cucumber vines this morning so they would go up. Got those coming up. More peppers. Need to maybe, put some organic fertilizer on them. I've got lots of tomatoes coming up. I had to replant a row and a half of corn last night on my hands and knees, up and down rows that are about 150 foot apiece, because this is all I have. The rabbits came through and ate all the corn but didn't touch the beans. All the way down that row. And see, there was corn. I had pictures of it. But on this row, there's no corn. That was all corn. I might have put a few beans in. And the same thing on that row I've noticed this morning. They're gone. Joy. So I'm going to replant one more time. If they get it, they get it. If not, that, or I'm going to have to sit out here with a BB gun or something for rabbits. Anyway, I've got one full row of corn and beans left. I'll probably plant some over there, but it's supposed to be a heat index of about 100 degrees today. I put diatomaceous earth on my potatoes yesterday, all of them, 4 rows. I'd already done the neem oil on those, and it did take care of most of the bugs, and I went back with the diatomaceous earth just to make sure. I've put up 9 poles this morning because I'm going to try the Florida weave on my tomato plants. There's my aromas. I did see a bloom or two, and some of them are starting to fall over on some of these other tomatoes, and I've got heirloom tomatoes. I've seen yellow ones, black ones, red ones. I don't know what all he gave me. I have to look at the little label on it. But anyway, everything's kind of booming. I need to bring the weed eater and go around that water meter again. I did put some diatomaceous earth on my cabbages yesterday, so they look a little muddy this morning. My lettuce is beyond. I've been offering family members to come and pick it, and there's onions on the left side of it there. But these all look nice. And I did plant some squash in those, and I kind of seen when I was dusting yesterday, I found those. Oh, I'll show you see, no corn whatsoever. All the way down. Oh, there's one way up there somewhere. There's more corn down there, but they've decided to start attacking the front because you can see where it was, and now they've uprooted it. Sometimes that's crows. Guess I'm gonna have to make me a scarecrow and see what he looks like. Let's see, I've got old clothes I could do that with. This is the last cattle panel that I put up. Well, I had help, but nothing's come up. Well, yeah, they're starting to. Right there's some starting to come up. Let me see when you see it. There. And there's another one if they leave it alone. But I should have plenty popping up in the next day or so. You can kind of see them kind of poking up. These weren't poked up yesterday, and I came back to this morning. So they're all coming up through there. Those are doing excellent. They're starting to twine up like they're supposed to. That the other ones aren't quite that tall, and I wanted them about a week apart on purpose. So I'm not picking all the beans at once. But yeah, you can see all these coming up. They're coming up real well. So within a few days, I'll have lots of different kinds of beans. This is the one that this is kind of like my experiment row. It's got limas and everything on it. And I planted them kind of heavy in places. Not seen any lima beans come up yet, because right about here, yeah, these are pink half runners through here. So of course they came up first. Through here is, because I did mark them, that's the lima beans. They've not poked up yet. And then this section was black turtle beans. They're heirloom seeds that I got from the seed guy. And this was the Mexican pintos. They haven't come up yet. Hopefully in a day or so, because I'd had those seeds for a while. I got one post, and I figured out I'm going to have to go back and get more posts, because I don't have enough to do all of these tomato plants. And see, no corn on this, all beans. So I got this, I think this row replanted and half the next row, but apparently I'm going to have to work on this one, because I have corn down there, but not here. Now the squash that I started from seed, they're coming up slower. Right here. I had started those myself. There's another couple right here. Now these are the ones that came from the greenhouse from the extension office, where I'm in the garden program. They supply those for me. But I always like seeds. But I do have blooms coming on them, but that's the smallest I've ever had them to have blooms on them. So let's hope they do better. And like I said, this is all organic, so nothing's been added that shouldn't be added. They ate my broccoli. They ate my cauliflower, but they apparently don't like Brussels sprouts. I'll say that, and then that'll be the next thing they eat. See, I've got some, yeah, they've been munching. Of course, it's got that diatomaceous earth on it, but they pretty well ate that one. They've ate these. But my cabbage on the other end still looks great. But these were those early flat Dutch that would have done real nice big heads. There you go. There's what those look like. And I'm sorry I'm not turning my camera around, because my phone seems to be messed up and won't let me. But there's a garden update for now, and I got to get to work and get some stuff done. See you later.